as Emmy gets a bit of grass on her wheels. Oh my god. Hang on to it, front wheel drive moment. Bitter displeasure displayed to Gina, and Gina's not having it. Goodbye. Oh! Oh, it's a miracle this thing still runs. This is really weird. It's like, what even caused this? Bit of grass there. She gets to the outside of Gina. And Gina just kind of moves over into her. And the grass just goes out a little bit further there. She gets a wheel in it. Has to use front wheel drive in the front of Tyler's Super Bee to save it. Moves Gina around a little bit. But gets turned for her trouble. Front wheel drive couldn't save her there. And yet, the Integra persists in the grass. And we back to Gina, and she's in the grass again. Yeah, she's not happy much. Gina just brake tests her. These two are obviously not very happy with each other right now. In case that somehow wasn't plainly frickin' obvious. Oh yeah, I'm going for the quarter panel there, it missed. But you had to wait a few corners to really really take her out efficiently. There's a lot of runoff in the second half of Watkins Glen. Big nudge. More brake testing from the RX-7 driver. And here, Emmy is just absolutely blaring that horn at Gina. Definitely not treating her like the owner of the league right now. Travis, I don't know if he's trying to play mediator or if he's trying to play instigator, to be honest. But if I were him, I really wouldn't be putting myself anywhere near these two together. Because this seems like the last place I want to be if I don't want to end up with two white bumpers on my car. I don't know what that was about. Gina wasn't in her way then. She just slammed the brakes and beeped at her for some reason. Okay, Gina administers a block. And Emmy administers a takedown. Duh! Oh! And, I think, well, that would be a red flag, but there's barely a lap to go. Meanwhile, Gina is attempting to pass me through the Ford chicanes. I'm trying to be a frickin' martyr there or something? Now, Risa is definitely caught Ice now. And now she will be enjoying his draft as well, which is only going to make the Bugatti faster. But Ice is probably going to just put himself right in the middle of the road. And AI, yeah, doesn't... He's not even in the middle of the road, and the AI still doesn't really know what to do. Just go around him already! Or don't. Dumbass Duracell battery. And Taylor is watching from a distance, just in case these two do something astronomically dumb, which... If they were humans, I would say probably, but they're not, so they won't. Gina's RX-7 really doesn't seem to like curves. Alright, okay. Thank you for that. Apparently Gina is once again demanding there be a red flag. Or just call the race instead of having a restart. You could do one lap of this track, it's 4 minutes. Let these two decide who wins instead of it being decided by you being an idiot. And deciding to wreck me over some petty expositional thing that you don't want released because you're an asshole. Some people. Gina, I know you listen to these. Fuck yourself. In fact, they've gone backwards for the most part. Pedunzi is trying to stay relevant against Thrasher, but it's not. Whoa. 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 I'm not really sure how she did any of that without crashing into Thrasher. It's just a fucking mess. There's no reason this race should have ever started. The moisture rating on the circuit right now is like 60. And I've seen like 70 in some places. I'm pretty sure it's 60 precipitation or 60 moisture, you're meant to be on intermediates or heavy wets. Those aren't part of the regulation, so only 2 drivers who brought their own sets have them. Nobody else does. I won the fastest lap, basically just via the nosebleed daredevil effect, if nothing else. To assume that Nitori is going to win the race, considering that much of a lead over second place. $37 miles an hour. That's a corner we normally take at about 70, 80. I'm taking it at 50. So yeah, Nitori is gonna win. She only gotta make the bus stop from here. The original wet weather champion. Oh, this woman is going to get a piece of my fucking mind. He'll take the front bumper that crash just knocked off and shove it where the sun don't shine. Fucking piece of shunt. Piece of shunt, yep. We'll go with that. So, Mitsuri takes the victory. Kodo is gonna finish second, distantly. And I'm fucking pissed. I'm gonna go walk my ass right into that office. And she's not gonna hear the end of it. Because this was stupid, and I could probably guarantee you the only two people who enjoyed this race are the two people on the wet racing tires. Nobody else did. I'm sure DePrisco and Lynette certainly didn't. So, yeah, now Gina's costed me about 250 grand from a terrible stewarding decision to allow a race to go green that should never have even started. Ultimately, I think Nidori won, but everybody else merely survived. I don't really think you can say that anybody really won except for Gina, because she was never on the track to begin with. I'm about to... There's gonna be a bit of a riot. Not literally, but there's gonna be a troop of angry folks walking right into that office in about 5 seconds. So, I'm gonna go join that. I'm gonna go take this fucking front bumper and probably smack her upside the head with it. I don't know, it depends on how I feel.
You win!